All right, we're back.
Okay.
25th episode. We're
25th.
back. It's Monday.
A quarter way to 100. A quarter.
A quarter away.
quarter.
Started this in August. It's already November.
Yeah.
This is coming
Crazy.
around the corner. We're gonna be off school in less than a month as well.
That is true.
And basketball comes back literally in 30 days or 30 days.
Less than that, right?
And it's the holiday season. So what's there to be upset about? Got a lot of basketball news that came out this week. Just a little bit of NHL news, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else has gone down. Oh, also watch for tomorrow. TFC is playing in their round of 16 against Nashville's an expansion team. So good luck to Toronto FC.
Yeah, come on, Toronto. You gotta win.
You gotta win this game.
Come on, it's Nashville SC.
Just win this game, all right? And
just win the game. Just win the game.
Win the game, right? Exactly. But so a lot of basketball news came out today. Just a little bit of hockey news. I want to get into an opinion about a list that came out today. So we'll go right into the NHL news first. So the Bruins announced today that they re-signed Jake Debrusk for a 2-year, $7.35 million deal. Again, not bad. He's not even not a bad player, Jake Debrusk. He could develop, right? He's probably.
I think he's already developed. He's
developed.
Like,
I think so. He hasn't even reached his prime yet. If you think.
No, he's like 24. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like the signing.
I like it too, but the Bruins this year, they got to do much more if they want to be a top team. Just saying.
Yeah,
that defense is.
It's probably one of the worst ones in the league. Am I wrong for saying that?
No, who do they have? Okay. They don't even have Chara anymore. What's
no? Oh my God,
you got Brandon Carlo and Charlie McAvoy. Come on.
Matt Grizzlick. What?
Oh man.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Whatever. It's young with no veterans. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you give them a couple veterans, then I don't know, Matt Dumba, go to the Bruins, who knows, or even Subban, some veteran, just go there.
Yeah.
Have a line with DeBrusk, and if they go for someone, go for Subban or something. It doesn't matter.
Oh man, he's like $9 million.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to find veteran defensemen who are willing to take a league minimum or just over contract, right? Yeah. Chara, maybe they could re-sign Chara because he's not even he does fine on Boston. I heard the Leafs were interested in him as well. So
yeah, but
really, do you think any Toronto player that's been there since 2013 wants Chara on the team? Really? Chara's probably one of the main reasons they lose to the Leafs.
Yeah.
You really think they want him on the team? No, not at all. And
although
I don't think the Leafs should do that because their left-handed defense side is very solid. So wouldn't it be a point of having Zdeno Chara, unless you want to have the two oldest players in the league on your team? That'd be my guess.
Okay.
with Joe Thornton and Zdeno Chara. But I wouldn't go for Chara. I think the Bruins.
I wouldn't either.
I think the Bruins should re-sign him for $700,000 for another year.
Contract.
Just extend him for another year, and that's it.
Yeah.
They got to also look into the future.
Yeah, I like the signing of Jake Debrusk. Back to Jake Debrusk. 2 years, 7.35. I think he's gonna play on the third line.
Yeah.
Maybe second. I could maybe.
Who's on their second line though? That's the thing.
Does Nick Ritchie play second line, or does he play third line?
I don't know.
Where does Nick Ritchie play?
I forgot about that guy. I literally forgot about Nick Ritchie.
Oh, Nick Ritchie. They got Andre Kasha there. They got Krejci. They got Debrusk here. I don't know, man. It's a decent sign. There should be no complaints at all. The signing's absolutely perfect. 2 years, 7.35. He plays well. He plays hard. He can put the puck in the net. That's what you love to see that. He can also play defense. So it's he can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with it at all.
I like that. You want to get into the top 10 goals?
Okay. Let me. You have the list with you, or do you want me to pull it up?
Do you want to pull it up?
Because a sec. Let me just pull it up right now. Okay. Just got it on my phone here. Be prepared. Okay. Let me just pull up the Instagram here. Okay. So today, was it today? I think it was 7 hours ago.
I want to say
the NHL Network has released its top 10 goalies list for this year. I'm gonna name I'll name it off right now as we speak.
Please do.
Going from 10 to 1. We have Hudobin.
Okay.
Markstrom, Robin Leonard, Darcy Kemper, Carey Price, not even
wait, Carey Price at what?
At 6.
What?
At 6. Not even top 5.
Nice.
Not top 5.
Okay.
Number 5, Jordan Binnington. Number 4, Ben Bishop. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Ben Bishop, who's only played in 48 games, whatever. Number 3, Connor Hellebuck, makes sense.
Wow.
Number 2, Tuukka Rask could make sense. Definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. And number 1, Vasilevsky.
Okay, that's basically the only thing that makes sense there.
Like literally, the top 3 could make sense, but I didn't. I had Tuukka Rask at 5.
The top 3 does not make sense at all. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Like I agree with Connor Hellebuck being at 3rd or 2nd, and Vasilevsky being at 1st.
He should be 2nd.
But the one that really, really just grinds my gears is Ben Bishop. Being in the top 5. Okay, you could have him in the top 10. Okay, I wouldn't be mad, but you gotta put him in the top 5 now. When there's Carey Price, who's played on a mediocre team and played
and
better.
had a decent season, like you can't.
Had a decent season for him. This is a down season, and it wasn't even bad for a mediocre team. And then there's Ben Bishop, who didn't really play, and Hudobin had to steal the show. Like, Hudobin would have made more sense than Bishop because he played more games.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have him in the top 10. I
wouldn't have Hudobin either in top 10. I'm sorry.
Like, I didn't even have him.
He's not even the starter. He's literally a backup.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there should not be any backups on this list. And as I see, both Dallas goaltenders are on this list. That makes no sense. Like they don't have. Like if you think about it, look at all the teams in the league. Do you think that the Dallas Stars have the at least top 5 goaltending in the league? No, not even top 5 for me.
In the league?
In the league,
when they're both healthy,
I could say top 10. Top 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I'm just a little. It's just crazy to me how they thought that. Because they have like Kudobin's a backup and he's top 10. Like really, he outshined. Yeah, he did really well in the playoffs, but that was it. His regular season wasn't really memorable, you could say.
Yeah.
And like I'm surprised they don't have Carter Hart in this list because. Again,
that makes no sense.
Because we found out the Flyers were on a road before the season started. Before the season paused. Actually, they took over Pittsburgh and 2nd in the Metro, and the season paused. They were en route to take 1st in the Metro.
They were most likely.
If the season finished regularly, that would have been it. The Flyers would have won the Metro. They would have been 1st, but because it paused, they were 4th overall. They're 4th overall in the East. So
2nd in the Metro.
They won 10 games in a row at one point. That's what got them there. And you know who was their goalie? Carter Hart. Again, he only played 43 games himself, but those 10 games that he won in a row was probably the main reason why they finished 2nd in the Metro. Yeah. Possibly going to go finish 1st if the season didn't pause.
Yeah. Another name on there that just really shocked me. Bennington at number 5.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Hold on.
Maybe in the 2018-19 season. Maybe
I can't stick behind that because look, I said this earlier, but off camera. Bennington is not a top 5 goalie. Carey Price is better than Bennington. I'll say this again because I said off camera, but nobody heard me. Nobody really heard me. Price had to play 8 more games than Binnington because Price did not have a true backup goaltender. He
didn't. Okay? But guess who Binnington had? Guess who Binnington had?
Jake Allen, who is now the backup of Carey Price. Now listen. Sure, Binnington had a .3 better save percentage than Price. Okay. And 8 less games. So obviously less shots. Nice. Okay. Then he has a less goals against average than Carey Price. And again, with less games, 8 less games played. Okay, I cannot stand by Binnington being better than Carey Price. Price had a .909 save percentage. Now he had like 27 wins, 25 losses, but wins and losses don't mean everything. He had a good season not great for his standards, but in NHL terms, a good season, okay? He almost posted a 9-10 with a mediocre defense and a mediocre team in the Montreal Canadiens. I'm sorry, that's just what it was. They were a mediocre team.
I agree.
Okay?
They didn't.
Okay?
They didn't fin.
They were
finished
mediocre.
24th. They were mediocre.
Yeah, they weren't great.
They were okay. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. That's the thing.
The Blues were a top team. They were first in the Central.
They finished second overall.
First in the Central, and Binnington had a .3 extra save percentage in 8 less games. You're going to tell me Binnington was a better goaltender than Carey Price, even though Price had to play 8 more games. That's why his numbers were inflated a little bit more.
Also, think about this. Think about this. Think about this. If the Habs were on the road and they were playing, like, let's say the 3 road games in a row, they play Tampa on Monday, and then they play like Boston on Wednesday and like another team on Thursday. So that's Toronto. Yeah, like Toronto. So they play 3 games. They play 3 games in 4 days.
Yeah.
And you're fighting for a playoff spot, do you play Carey Price or do you play Charlie Lindgren?
Yeah, from last year.
You play Price, right? You play Price. He had to play those teams because he had to play more games because if they put Lindgren in net, I'm sorry, they would have got destroyed, right? It would have been bad.
Yeah.
And now the fact that Carey Price has a true backup, I think he can perform better because, in my opinion, some of his losses were because he was playing tired, in my opinion. Because he can't get a rest because if he knows if there's a backup goalie, if Charlie Lindgren goes in net, then my team's gonna lose.
That was literally like
his only win of the season. Charlie Lindgren's only win of the season was a shootout win to the Devils. Like really, his only win of the season was against the Devils.
Yeah.
Think about that. He can't perform in high-tech game. That's why Price has Jake Allen now. I am so happy about that signing because now he has a true backup. He can actually rest. And he can play better in the games he actually plays.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to play every single game of the regular season. Jake Allen is a perfect backup goalie. He's there. He was there for Binnington, and he's going to be there for Price, which is exactly what we need. Exactly what the Habs need.
Yeah. I hate. I'll say it again. I hate to back up Montreal Canadiens players, but the only 2 I will back up is Brendan Gallagher because I love the way he plays. He's absolutely friggin' fantastic. I'll give him that.
You won't back up. You're telling me you won't back up to Foley, Suzuki, or
okay. No. I wasn't done yet.
Maybe you like the players, you just don't like the organization.
I just don't like. I don't like Bergevin. I don't like Julien. I don't like your defense. Okay, I can't. I don't like Weber. I'm sorry. I can't like every player.
I know you like Petrie,
my guy. No, I don't. No, I don't. I like Toffoli because that's my guy. Even when he was on the Kings, I told you that's my guy. Okay,
that's your guy.
I back up Gallagher because he's a perfect player. I back up Price because he's a top goaltender in history. Okay, I got to respect the game. Even though he's a rival, I got to respect it. And I respect Nick Suzuki because of what he showed in the playoffs. There's the only 4 guys I will respect on the Montreal Canadiens right now. Okay, so that's it. I just had to get the point across there. But, after I saw that list, I had to back up Price there because I could not agree with that. And they had John Gibson not in the top 10, but Anton Khudobin in the top 10. I cannot believe that because of one playoff run by Khudobin. That's how makes him a top 10 goaltender. It's absolutely ridiculous what I saw. Top 10 goaltender.
I didn't have him in top 10, but maybe top 15 for me for John Gibson. I didn't have him top 10. He would have been close.
That makes no sense.
I don't know.
I can't. I'm starting to get heated. Should we just go into the basketball stuff?
Okay, I think we should go to the basketball stuff because still still pissing me off. Still haven't found a date yet for when the NHL is gonna start. I'm like,
I know. I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting for my hockey. Like time's ticking, guys. Like, come on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the NBA because there's a lot here. Let's start with the Raps.
Start with the Raps. Let's go.
Okay, let's start with the Raps. Okay. So Raptors, they signed Aaron Baines to, what was it, 2 years, $14 million or around there. It was
I think so, yeah. From the Suns.
Yeah. From the Suns.
He's a center.
He is a center.
Which is what we need because we know what happened to 2 of ours. Okay, we'll talk about that after.
We'll get into that. But I like the Aaron Baines deal. I like that a lot. I still remember he hit 9 threes in a game last year. That was absolutely insane for a center. He can shoot the ball.
For a center.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball. We like that.
Take that.
Yeah, we shoot the ball. He can play defense. He can still play defense. He's serviceable, which you love to see. And and he's a good defenseman. I'll take that. Everything you need in a center. And he's still like what? I think 30 or younger. So I'll take that.
Yeah,
they signed Alex Len.
Yeah. I saw that today.
1 year, $2.3 million. We like that signing. More depth. I'll say it again. Depth equals OP. Depth wins championships and defense. They signed was it DeAndre Hembry? I want to say they did.
I think
from Atlanta yesterday.
I
want to say on a 2-year deal.
All of the Raptors moves took place yesterday and today. We'll take that. We'll take that. We need something.
They re-signed Boucher. He got the bag, $7 million. Congrats to him. I like that signing. Another backup, more depth. We love that. We love the depth out here.
And probably my favorite, re-signing Fred VanVleet.
Freddie VanVleet.
Bag contract.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. He's this guy. As soon as I started watching him play, he's been one of my favorite players on the Raptors, next to Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite Raptor, but VanVleet as well. Definitely very good re-signing. This guy, probably when Lowry's gone, he's gonna play the point guard position.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Because right now he's a shooting guard. He's probably gonna play the point guard. I like that signing a lot. It's like he deserves it after how long he's been on the Raptors and how he played last season and in the championship run. He deserves the money.
Yeah, I like that. And also I like that deal because we saw on late Friday night when we were done the podcast, of course, Davis Bertans signed a 4-year, $80 million contract. I'm like, what is that? Really, $80 million for David Bertans. So I'm like, if you could just get $5 million extra bucks for Fred VanVleet, I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. Other couple signings for shooters. Joe Harris signed a 4-year, $75 million to get back with the Nets. I like that signing. He's a 3-point champion. Can't go wrong with that. 3-point shooters. He's a shooter, sharp shooter.
But
DeAndre,
some sad news though. But some sad news for Raptors fans. As we get Aaron Baines and we re-sign Boucher, a couple guys had to go. And they probably went to LA.
Both of them.
Let's go to Serge Ibaka. Because I got something to say about Marcus.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Serge Ibaka leaves the Raptors as a UFA and he goes to the LA Clippers.
Reunite with Kawhi.
Very good signing for the Clippers, I must say. He's great off the bench. He probably will start, in my opinion, for that team. He's proven it now that he can start for a roster. And the Clippers is a good spot because who's really their center? Think about it.
No one, because they lost Montrezl Harrell to the Lakers.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
You know what? It's a great pick. It's a great pickup. Definitely a starter, in my opinion.
I think so. I think he might be a starter.
And
Zubac's there too. They got Zubac there, so
they got Zubac too. So he might come off the bench, but it's okay because Serge Ibaka does great off the bench as well.
6-man, hey, he could come off the bench.
Comes off 20 points, something like that a game off the bench, especially against the Celtics and the Nets this year. So you know what? It's a great signing for the Clippers. I must say.
I like that signing.
Other center, Marc Gasol.
Yeah.
Liar. Said he wanted to go back in Spain and play for Barcelona for the basketball team.
Not the soccer team.
No. Comes back to the NBA and signs with the Lakers.
Yeah.
What is that? First of all, AD's gone. It's good for the Lakers because they don't have a center now because AD's.
Before that, they have to trade JaVale McGee to the Cavaliers. Let's just get that. Before we talk about because they needed the money, so they traded JaVale to the Cavs for literally nothing. Just a real cap space. But yeah, keep going. Just have to point that out there.
So as JaVale McGee goes, Marc Gasol comes in. I thought he was leaving, right? I thought he was going to go play in Spain. Turns out the Raptors probably didn't even know that until the news broke out. So it looked like
they were trying to convince him to come back.
They were trying, and he's like, "Nah, I'm done." I'm pretty sure as soon as they lost this year. I think he said this team's done. I think he probably thinks it's a one and done, so he just left. I saw nothing from him on social media saying thank you Raptors or anything.
I think he did.
Or I don't know if he did or not.
No. That
was Ibaka. I remember Ibaka did that. I feel like Gasol. I feel like the reason he left and went to the Lakers is because he was getting tired. The Raptors did not win this year. They didn't even go to the conference final.
Yeah.
So you know what? He probably thinks it's a one and done. This is never going to happen again. And yeah, he went to the Lakers so it's good for them because they don't have center. They don't have big centers anymore, right? JaVale's gone. AD, their power forwards.
He might leave. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's leaving because they're making a lot of signings. So it doesn't look like the Lakers are going to have AD back for next season. But
he could come to Toronto, dude.
Yeah, but for them to sign Marc Gasol, it's good for them. But I was just surprised to see that he came back to the NBA after he literally said he was going to go back to Spain and play.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard a little bit. And the Raptors, I thought he would want to stay because this team has so much potential. Like this season, like they were playing good. Like next season, they could win another chip. Like that's what I think. They're such a good team. But like
I hope so.
I hope so.
My confidence has kind of lowered with them. Because when I saw what they did, I was okay. Sure, they re-signed VanVleet. They signed Baines, which is a good signing. They signed DeAndre Henry. Okay, depth. They signed Alex Line. Okay, more depth. But like, that backcourt? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay, VanVleet and like Norman Powell, OG.
Like that team was so. I don't know, man. That
is Lowry still on contract?
It's a possibility that they don't even come top 5 in the league this year.
I don't even know.
Because look at the East. You got Boston, who's definitely going to come top 5. The Bucks are probably.
Yeah, they signed Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, the Celtics, the Bucks, Heat for sure because they just got Dragic back.
Mm-hmm.
Who else would be in maybe the Sixers?
Brooklyn
and the Sixers. Brooklyn and the Sixers. Would you? I don't know. I don't know if you would put the Raptors in top 5 right now. That's the thing, because they don't have their like 2 centers anymore. They got Aaron Baines, right? And they re-signed Boucher. But how's it gonna look? How's it gonna look for them in the regular season? I have no clue how it's gonna be. Hang on a sec.
Oh, hold on, Lowry. I'm looking this up now. Lowry he's on contract for this season coming up too, so he will be playing. He's on contract.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought he was a free agent too. Okay, my bad. Okay, it gives me a little bit of hope.
Because you love to see Lowry on the.
Yeah, you absolutely love to see it.
But the thing, I don't know. They could be fighting for a playoff spot. Like it might not be there.
I know. I don't think they'll fight for a playoff spot. I think they'll fight for top 5, top 4.
Yeah, I don't because right now, who's better, the Sixers or the
Celtics? Sixers, Celtics, Nets. That's top 3. The Heat. That's 4.
Bucks.
Okay, that's 5.
The Raptors could be fighting the Sixers because who do you think is better right now as we speak? The Raptors or the Sixers? That's the thing.
The Raptors still, dude. The 76ers don't impress me. They still don't impress me. I know I just call them sure, yeah, they're better, but like when you really think about it, like they haven't impressed me to do anything. I'm still taking the Raptors over the 76ers. Like, I'm sorry.
The thing is, if they get James Harden, which I don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Questionable, because I'm pretty sure Westbrook and Harden are on the market. Like they could.
Yeah, they're.
Like they can go anywhere at this point. Like I wouldn't be surprised if one of them went to the Hornets and the Hornets somehow become good. Like if one of them, like Hornets could be there for a playoff spot if they get like Westbrook.
They could.
Because they would have LaMelo, Westbrook, or Harden, or maybe even both, and Hayward. Like, what the heck?
That was a lot of money. I don't agree with that contract. $30 million a year for Gordon Hayward. That's absolutely insane. $30 million for Hayward. I don't.
But back to the Raptors. I don't know. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
Like, okay, honest question. I'm gonna be straight up here. Like straight up. I know this might sound like unrealistic, but I gotta ask: how far are the Toronto Raptors? Like, how much better are they from the Atlanta Hawks right now? Like, I'm gonna be straight up. How much better are they from the Atlanta Hawks? Because look, the Hawks, Trae Young, Cam Reddish, John Collins, Capella. They signed Rajon Rondo. They signed Danilo Gallinari, who's a shooter.
I don't know.
They got DeAndre Hunter. Dude.
Like, that's the thing. That's why I was saying, like, the Hawks got better. The Hornets could get better.
A lot.
And you
It's
don't.
bad.
And now I don't know if the Raptors are going to come top 5. I don't know. They might be. They honestly, they could be fighting.
They actually might fight for a playoff spot.
That's the possibility. They went from getting swept by the Cavs to winning a championship to being a decent team, and now I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro! I didn't really think about this until right now.
Like the Hawks.
I thought they were like easily.
The Magic are not like don't scare me at all. The Knicks don't scare me at all.
Yeah, the Knicks are trash.
The Bulls don't scare me at all.
They don't scare me either.
No. Everybody else.
The Pacers don't scare me either. The Pacers.
No. Like the Pacers could make it. It doesn't matter. But
Magic,
I don't know if they're gonna make. I don't know if the Raptors are gonna make top 5 this year.
The Pistons are garbage. Even though the Pistons, I don't know what they're doing. They're just signing centers everywhere. I don't like. It makes no sense. But like, oh man,
it's tough.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think like
the Hawks might be better than the Raptors. Like
the Hawks are, like you said, I agree with you. Off camera, you said the Hawks are probably going to make the playoffs.
I think they make the playoffs.
Trae Young has developed so much now that like, and they signed so many they signed veterans and they signed young talent. So who knows, bro? Like who do they have right now as we speak? The Hawks.
They have Capella, Young, Collins, Cam Reddish, Kevin Huerter, who's a shooter too. DeAndre Hunter. They got Jeff Teague out there. Oh my God. They got Onyeka. They got Onyeka Okongwu who they just signed. Who they just drafted. Who's a beast.
Trae Young, of course.
Dwayne Dedmon, yeah. Like, dude. Oh my God. They got Danilo. They got.
Didn't you say they signed Rondo?
Yeah, 2 years I think. I'm pretty sure they got Danilo Gallinari on a 3-year, $75 million.
I want to say they signed someone else as well.
I want to say they did too. I just can't think of the name.
I think. Hang on a sec. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know about I don't know what's gonna happen with the Raptors because this Hawks team is looking pretty scary. Like for real. Who do they sign?
Oh, hold on. They signed Bogdan Bogdanović too.
Yeah, that's it. It was him.
4 years, 72. Oh, offer sheet. Oh wait, Hawks signed. Okay, offer. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice.
Me. Yeah, I was just watching. Yeah, I just saw on the score they did sign him. So
they signed Kendrick. They signed Chris Dunn too. 2 years, $10 million. Who's probably a all around. I think he made it. I think he was nominated for like defensive team of the year or something like that. He's a serviceable point guard. Like he actually plays good defense. Like he's a defensive point guard.
Oh man. I don't know.
I didn't really think about it. Like, oh my goodness.
I don't know how the Raptors are going to be this year.
Dude, that Atlanta.
But you got to like Powell's going to step up. I think Boucher's going to step up. Siakam's going to have a better season because all this backlash you got from the playoffs. Van Vliet's going to play like he earns that he owns that has the money. Like he's going to play like $185 million. Yeah. And Lowry's gonna just be Lowry, be top.
They have to try. They have to try Anthony Davis. They have to.
Like even Westbrook. Like maybe even Westbrook. Like
I don't know about Westbrook now because like we still got Lowry. Okay, if we get AD right, we get Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet right, point guard, shooting guard out there. Then you can have like. Maybe OG as a six-man, and then you have Siakam small forward, Anthony Davis power forward, and then you have Aaron Baines as a center. So your starting five would be Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Siakam, AD, Aaron Baines, and then you have OG as a six-man. OG as a six-man, I'll gladly take that. Like
OG, OG, Powell
out there, Boucher, Alex Len, like. Dude, if they could get AD, they got pieces out here that can work.
Do you see Anthony Davis in a Raptors uniform?
Like maybe Drake can like persuade and be like, "Yo, Toronto, right now, like right now." You know, like
be like. Maybe. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Like
yeah.
And just come to Toronto.
Like, I was running through the six with my woes, you know, just like I was running through the six with Anthony.
But yeah. We've been going on. We were going on about this for a while now.
Jeez. Yeah, I know. Let's change.
Let's change it up. Oh.
The Suns. I actually know before that. Breaking news out of today. Taco Fall re-signed with the Celtics on 2-year contract. Okay.
Tatum also
DeMarcus
re-signed
Cousins.
too.
Pardon?
Jason Tatum also re-signed.
Oh yeah,
as well.
he got the bag, and De'Aaron Fox. They both signed, and Donovan Mitchell. They got almost 200
They
mil.
were locked up by their respective teams.
Yeah. DeMarcus Cousins signed with Houston. That's interesting because they need
very, very interesting. They actually have a center
finally
now.
got a center, a true center.
He's been running with his torn ACL all season, and now he's just ended up in Houston, I guess. You know,
which are they even going to be good? Like
I don't know if Westbrook and Harden are gone. Like it's
what are the Houston Rockets? Are they rebuilding?
Austin Rivers is gone.
He's on the Knicks. He's on the Knicks.
He's on the Knicks. They're rebuilding.
Are the Hawks retooling or are they like rebuilt? Like, look. Is it just me or do the Hawks remind me? Oh, the Hawks or the Houston Rockets remind me of like the San Jose Sharks? Or are they like retooling or are they like tanking? Because like
I don't know.
Got Devin Dubnyk, so are they like retooling? So it's like are the Houston Rockets retooling or are they tanking? Like what is going on?
Because Harden could potentially be going to this monster team of the Brooklyn Nets. Potentially.
Maybe.
And there's a big possibility he can also go to the Sixers as well.
Mm-hmm.
You lose your star player, you stack one team. That's what it's looking like. Like if Harden goes to the Sixers or like if he goes to the Sixers, like the top 5 is done. We know the top 5 for the East. We know that.
Yeah.
It's done. But I don't know. I feel like the Rockets should make an offer to re-sign. I know he wants to leave, but like, pay him, give him a bag.
I think he's already. Oh yeah, he turned down already $50 million a year.
Exactly.
You can't offer him any more.
You gotta pay him at least $100 million. You have to.
Okay, no. Stop.
My bad.
$100 million for James Harden, bro. Come on. 50 mill's enough. A year.
Relax. I don't know. I meant something else.
Come on, bro.
Pay him more though. He turned down $50 million.
He's not signing. If you turn down $50 million,
keep trying. You gotta keep trying. That's the thing. Because there's no imagine they sign AD. Just imagine the Rockets. No, exactly. They don't have a star player then if Harden's gone.
Okay, then just tank. Might as well.
They might as well take the L, miss this year's playoffs or two, and rebuild. Yeah. You know what? You haven't won anything with Harden anyway, who's been there, who's lost to the Warriors twice and lost to the Lakers this year. You know what? If it's not working, rebuild. You know,
it's like Oklahoma.
Not a bad thing. Oklahoma's tanking.
They're tanking.
They're not making the playoffs this year. And you know what? The Rockets could miss a year, rebuild, and then they'll come back stronger the next couple years.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not a problem. Not a problem.
You get assets from trading these guys anyway, so like.
Yeah, exactly. You get asked like if you get a bunch of good young players for Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know what? That's okay. That's
or even Harden. Like,
you can get something out of that.
Yeah.
Could be like a 5 or 6 for 1 deal. Like no, like for real.
Maybe. Should we go? I think our last 2 topics here. Well, one of our topics is going to be Coyotes moving to the Central. But that's for later. Let's go to the Suns out here. Dude, the Suns are actually kind of good. Like no cap. They re-signed their stars.
They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. I'm telling you. They're gonna make it. They will. They have to.
I'm still doubting them because they haven't proven to me anything ever since I was born in 2000 and like in that 2004. Okay, give away my age, but okay.
But they just signed They just signed Chris Paul. So you have
and Jay Crowder, sure, and re-signed Darius Sarge.
And you got Devin Booker.
Okay, but I'm still not sold on the Suns. I have to see them make the playoffs.
I think that's going to happen because I don't see if the Rockets. We just talked about Rockets and Thunder are just tanking right now. Like they're not. I know. Like let's look at this for a second. The Western Conference, you got Lakers, Clippers.
Okay, Clippers. Yeah.
Warriors definitely make the playoffs.
The Mavericks. That's 4.
Yeah. Blazers. Mavericks. Nuggets.
That's 5, 6.
Jazz.
7.
And it can be anyone else. It could be the Suns. It could be the Rockets.
The Pelicans. Maybe
the Pelicans. Maybe because the Suns. If the Suns make the playoffs, it's going to be the 8th spot. It's not going to be anything higher than that, in my opinion. If they make it, it's 8th, maybe 7th. but I don't see like Utah tanking. I don't see the Nuggets tanking. Like that's why if the Suns make the playoffs, they're fighting
the
for
T-Wolves too. Like T-Wolves.
The T-Wolves are good, but aren't they East? No, never mind.
No, they're West.
I thought they were East for a second. I'm like, what?
No, they're West Coast.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's tough, but it's gonna be between the Suns, T-Wolves, and Pelicans. To fight for that 8th spot, or maybe the Memphis Grizzlies too. Like,
yeah, the Grizzlies are
like they were close to beating Portland this year. They had to win 2 games, but they didn't. Like John Morant is not a rookie anymore. He's I guess I
think he's only played 1 year. Or 2.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Like the bottom teams in the
Dude, the bottom West is interesting.
In the West, yeah, it's very interesting.
Good, yeah. I think that's it for our NBA news. I think that's it.
I think back. One more thing we forgot to add into our NHL topic: Arizona Coyotes.
They might be moving to the Central when Seattle comes in, because Seattle's going to be obviously on the Pacific, because they're like Pacific Coast, right above California. So the Coyotes might go to the Central, which makes me laugh, because this is what they get for drafting Mitchell Miller. This is exactly what they get. They're going to be garbage in the Central. They're going to be trash. There's going to be the Avs, the Blues. The Wild are going to be better.
The Stars.
They got the Dallas Stars. The Preds are stingy defensively.
The Jets.
The Jets. Like, this is what they get. I'm glad to see this. The Coyotes, again, I'll say it again. They're a trash organization. I love to see them suffering, because they'll never win anything. Like, sorry. They produced Austin Matthews in Arizona, but then he came to Toronto. Just think about that.
I wonder why he's not,
I wonder why.
There.
The Coyotes are a joke.
I also saw something today. Pretty sure something about McDavid and Matthews sharing the ice.
They were sharing the ice together.
A bunch of NHLers, I think, were playing, a scrimmage or something in Arizona, right?
Yeah,
in Arizona, right? So it's kind of ironic there. But yeah, back to what you were saying. The Coyotes they're gonna be trash.
They're gonna be garbage again. They can even.
They got smacked by the Avs. They somehow beat the Predators team. I don't know how, but they did. That was when they had Taylor Hall. Now they don't have Taylor Hall. So who do you have now? Who do you have on that team? Ekman-Larsson, like really? Kemper.
They got Chychrun. Chychrun's a top defenseman. I like Chychrun a lot.
Like they almost had Mitchell Miller, but like.
They almost had Mitchell Miller, but track.
And then now that they might move to the Central, and now that they might move to the Central, it's just going to be hell. Like there's no.
But the Central's tougher than the West. Like no cap.
The Central's tougher than the West. What do you mean? What do you mean the Central's tougher than?
Sorry, tougher than the Pacific. Sorry.
The Pacific.
Well, last year I think it was tougher last year. Yeah, that's what I meant. New division for the Coyotes. Trash team. Same old trash team. That's what I love to see. This is what they get.
I'm pretty sure when Seattle moves in, every division is going to have 8 except the Canadian division, if that's a thing. They don't.
I think so. Or you might just go back to like regular divisions when Seattle comes in.
Yeah, you go to.
So maybe the pandemic's done. I don't know, but yeah.
I don't know. The Coyotes, man, they really
so garbage.
They're really like it's gonna be a rebuild, bro.
They really traded all that for what? 3 months of Taylor Hall? 4 or 5 months of Taylor Hall? Like, what?
I know. Was he on the Devils or the
Devils? Yeah.
Or the Oilers? One of those two. And now he's gone. Like, what is this?
Buffalo. They lost Taylor Hall to Buffalo. Just think about that. And the best thing that makes me laugh, they were so poor. They were delayed on paying their signing bonuses. Like, what a joke. They couldn't even pay their players signing bonuses. Like, oh man!
And yet that team somehow managed to get into the bracket this year.
To play it.
Like they somehow beat that Norris type defense in Romeo.
Yeah.
Like their defense is Ekman-Larsson. Their offense is who?
Chychrun.
Who's your offense?
Dvorak, Schmaltz, Kessel.
Oh yeah, Kessel.
Phil Kessel.
Former Leaf. Oh my God, I forgot about Kessel.
Just trade Kemper to Toronto, like right now. Like I'll take Kemper. Like, bring him over.
You'll take him over Freddie, huh?
Yeah, just bring Jakob Chychrun out here. He's a top 4 defenseman in top 2 defenseman in top 25 in the league. Like, no cap. Bring him over here. Like,
so I think we're gonna leave it. I think we'll leave it there. We could ramble all day about the Coyotes, but
we could. And the Buffalo Sabres, because the Panthers.
Again,
we could do that,
we can get into that. That might be its own episode, just talking about how bad
might
teams
just
are.
be.
Like, why
It
not?
might just be.
So I think we're gonna leave it at that. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys on Friday. Hope probably more news breaks out. Maybe we will talk about maybe we'll make a top 5 worst franchises in the NHL list. You know,
We should do that. We should
do that. We have
top 5 worst franchise.
there could be mixed feelings about that, but you know what?
No, I think we'll have.
I think we'll have similar opinions, but whoever watches and you're a Panthers fan, I don't know if you like the video.
Oh, sorry. All right,
so
sorry.
yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll see you guys Friday. This has been episode 25. Oh yeah, don't forget TFC plays tomorrow. Better win tomorrow. They better win.
I will go on a rant on Friday if they do not beat Nashville SC. They're not even called FC. They're called Nashville SC, Nashville Soccer Club, or something like that.
Whatever. You know what? We'll see what happens. We'll get all that news for you on Friday. Yeah. Probably another list from the NHL. This has been the Realist podcast on YouTube, actually. So
it is.
Follow our Instagram at the AJ
and Twitter.
The AJ underscore AJ underscore
AJ Sports
Podcast. You know. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Take care. Peace.
That's it.
Peace, guys.